now that we have the spar and the airfoil, we can make the rib. And so you can do that by inserting a new part. One, and then you guys, multiple ribs. And then you guys can go and make all the ribs, but I'll teach you how to do one right here. So we're going to reference the front plane. Doing that coincides the origins, so it's very important. We could exit the sketch and insert a plane. So we're going to reference the front plane. Let's make it go in 20. Sure. And then we're going to make another plane off that plane and make it the thickness that you want your rib to be. So I'll make mine 0.2 inches. So we'll go into plane 1, and kind of like we were doing for the spar, we'll make surfaces on this plane. First we need to make a sketch, so just sketch a rectangle. Good. Planar surface. Then we'll go on the second plane and sketch a rectangle. Planar surface. Alright, so we're going to want to offset the inner airfoil again. So go to offset surface, click on the inner. Yep. And then we're also going to want to offset the spar there. So I'm going to hide these for now, otherwise it's going to be hard to grab it. And so I'm going to offset. I'm going to hide this as well. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to hide this as well. So now all we have is this, and we're going to offset it. Offset that face. Perfect. And what you could do then is shift and just show. Bring everything back that we just done. So we have all those surfaces created. Now we're going to want to trim it down. So we'll use the trim tool for that. We can use this plane as a cutting. We're going to want to remove this section. We could trim surface. You want this plane as the cutting tool, and we could trim this. Whoa, that didn't work out, so not sure why. Let's edit it. No, that's what we wanted. So now all we got is the distance between these two. Perfect. And you can see this airfoil shapes there. And this surface goes all the way down. Kind of see it right there. So we're going to want to trim that back part off. So now that we use these planes, we can hide them. We could hide this. And, yep. Actually, we might need to make another one here, which we could just do real quick, but maybe not. Let's give it a shot. Make this our trim tool. Let's choose this. Oh, nice, it worked. Insert this. Oops. And that was not what I wanted to do. I want to delete this side of it. Alright, now let's show everything again. We have a plain one. We can make a sketch. We can convert entities. And we'll want to pick this shape. Perfect. So there's a sketch. And what we can do is connect this here with a straight line. Exit that sketch. We want to do the same thing for the other side. So this would be plane 2. Sketch. Convert entities. We'll grab that. And close it up with this line here. Great. So now we can go into features, lofted boss base. Go into our tree and select sketch 4 and sketch 5. And you can see the kind of loft that it wants to transect here. If it's giving you problems, just make sure it's like green dot to green dot. So what I mean by that is just make sure it goes like in a horizontal line. Make sure it's not from this green dot to summing up here. That'll give you problems. So this looks like a good loft. We'll go ahead and create that. And in your reel, maybe you want to offset entities. So for instance, when you're really making this thing, let's say I wanted to sketch, and maybe you wanted a tolerance, so you could offset entities, and you could reverse the direction. So that way it actually fits with inside the airfoil. Right now it's right up against the airfoil. Though if you're making it out of carbon fiber, everything's pretty tight and pressed fit, and it's kind of flexible to that nature. So depending on how you want to manufacture it, that'll influence your design.